Hey guys, welcome. So as promised, I'm going to do a video on in regards to this assignment, which is this one right here, the first M1 assignment. I believe there was a couple people confused, and I did want to provide some information on it. So all I'm looking for is creating just a basic website, index HTML site, landing page, just one page for now. I'll present some information about yourself on here. Oh boy. Include a photograph potentially, a list of interests, courses that you'll be taking in the fall of 2019. So actually that'd be, I have to change that, it'd be spring of 2020. List how you can be contacted by email, phone, social media, etc. Try to make it look reasonable, and then also use get in it. All right, so we'll put something small together just to at least bring you up to speed of what you want to do. First of all, should be using Atom. If you're using a different editor, that's fine. There are many great editors out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a project folder, and we'll call this CMPS 262, and then I'll call this I'll put up mod 1, and then we'll need a site name, and I'll call it website. And sorry, I keep looking at the football game going on. All right, cool. So make sure I got that. Yep. All right, so I'm going to create a new file, and I'll just call it index.html. Let me get a GitHub account going as well. So let's go to GitHub and go to my account to get something up and running so we can check stuff in. I'll go to repository. I don't know if I have a 262 out here or not. I do. So I'm going to use this for my example. I'm going to clone it. I'm going to go into terminal and Control Z to shut that down. Let me run something else over there. So clear that. Let's see where I'm at. Documents, CD, application development. Oops, let's see where I'm at. Documents, app development. All right, cool. So now we need to do CD CMPS 262. All right, we have mod 1. So now I'm going to do my git clone here. Git clone, and I will do that. Sorry. And so let's do this. I should have website in there. So you see that there. I'm going to CD into website. Perfect. So I have the index.html. Oh, that's what I called it. Hold on, let me see what I did here. Oh, okay. All right. Let's clear this real quick. So if I do pwd, I have 2 folders. So anything in the 262 folder will be, I'll move over from the site. So I'll copy website to CMPS 262, copy directory. Okay, well, let's do this. CD website. All right, and then do this to copy index.html. I know you could do it a different way. And then 262. All right, so let's see where I'm at. Make sure I have it in there. All right, cool. So I have the index in there. So this is just an initial check-in to get something going. So I'll do a get status. It should be red. Yeah, right. It is. I'll add the file. I'll do a status. And it should be green. It is. I'll do a commit. Edit index.html file. Boom. And now I'm going to do a push origin. Yep. All right, so now if I go out here, Refresh. I should have a, there we go, index. All right, cool. So this is a start. All right, so let's get started with this code. So we just need an index page. We're gonna need some images as well. So you'll want to get an image. You can add an image of yourself or not. Let me do this. Let me go to my GCMin page. I'm gonna screenshot something off there. So I have these photographs I could use. Let me get to about me. I got these photographs, so let me do this. I'll do this. This is a crazy party that we went to. And I'll save it as about me photo. Let's go to downloads and I'll grab it from there. And let's see here, I just want to grab something out there. So many things downloaded. Is that it? Nope, wrong one. There we go. Copy it. Documents. Development. I like watching the Ravens lose, but right now they're driving for a touchdown. That's not what I like. Sorry if there's any Raven fans on here. All right, so let's just throw it in here for now. And we'll probably want to set up a folder for that as well. So let's set up a folder. I'll call it images. I'll throw it in there. Come on. Copy it. Project. Excellent. All right, so let's go back here. We should have website images. Perfect. Has a photo. Index. All right. So all I did here is I created a project. I created a GitHub. I did a repo. I did a index.html. I grabbed the photo into an images folder. So right now, all I'm trying to do here is not watch this game. And we'll just start off with something to start off with HTML, basic stuff. And I apologize if you're not familiar with it. So always should start off with a doc type. So just do that right there. Automatically does it for us. Perfect. So now I'm going to create an HTML file. So I'm going to do HTML, which stands for Hypertext Markup Language. And then I'm going to, by doing the backslash right here, this is the start of it, and this is the end of it. So it ends there. So I'm going to indent in and put a heading. And I'm going to close it right here as well. Okay. So now we need a title. So this will be your title for your page. And you can say my website or my personal page, something like that. And we'll just do title. All right. Now what we need to do is have a body as well. So I'm going to come down here, type in body, and we will have an ending body here. There we go. All right, so we'll just start off with something pretty straightforward. I'll put a P here for paragraph. Actually, let's do this, H1. So if you would pull up Word, I like to use Word for example. Let's say that you said my website, right? You could come in here and now it's gonna, where's it at? Well, I don't know what just happened, but something just happened and the Ravens lost the ball and Tennessee get the ball. Anyways, I'm looking for an H1 tag here. So I was going to show you that, but now I'm not. I'm forgetting what is going on here. All right. All right, well, forget that. I was going to show you H1 tag, and I can't remember where H1 is at in Word. I'm not a Word teacher here. Just 1 second. I still got that going. Hey guys, I'm back, and I had to watching the game give me a heart attack. Ravens just, well, Titans just scored a touchdown, so that was good. All right, so let me get back to this. So if I do a CMPS 262 here, and then let me save it, and then let's open up a new file, new window. I mean, and then let's open file. Let's do documents, app development, 262. Yep. Look at that. So it makes it high up. I gotta pause this game because Ravens fans look really mad. All right. So that is that right there. We have, and you see right here, it has the personal page up here, so that's what we wanted. So I wanted to show you how that works. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make it an H2, and I'm gonna say hello world, or I'll say hello. Yeah, we'll just say hello world. Fine. So now if I do that, and you come back out to the page, you could do that. You can also do this if you're not sure. If you right click and do inspect, you could do a lot of stuff in your page here. You can go to console. You can make changes in here as well, just to see what it looks like. So let's say I wanted to say Ravens are losing. Awesome. Sorry, I hope I have no Ravens fans on here. All right. So now, if I'll say that right there, it'll just show it right here that it's working. But if I go here and refresh the page, it just says hello world. So you could change it on the fly like that. Anyways, getting back to it. So we have the output hello world, which is good. We could add, so let's do this. We already added this, so let's add a H4 down here. So we could do a heading 4, and we say I'm a CS student or IT. Actually, here's the thing. We are looking to change the name from information technology to applied computer science. So I'm going to say I'm a applied computer science student. Just like that. Perfect. You can add some links as well. So let's save this real quick and go back here and refresh and see what we got. There we go. You could add some links such as, so what we could do down here, we get in our body here, and then we could put something underneath if we want to. We could, and then we could put UL for underline. We could do an LI for link. And then we could put something here like a href, which is hyperreference, equals, you could put a URL in here. So for example, I could put HTTPS, let's see, what is my site? IT dot, no, it's not that. jseaman.it.pointpark, yeah, pointpark.edu. And then I could put the name that, whatever I want the link to say. So I'll say Point Park IT, and then /A, and then we'll close out our link, and we will close out our underline here, and let's save this. There you go. So now I have a link and it takes me there. So that's how I add a link. Like I said, I'm not looking for anything fancy right now. You could add some more information about yourself down here as well. So I could come down here and say, I'm a CS professor and enjoy making videos. Something like that. Let's save this. Perfect. We'll learn how to use CSS in another week. Next week we'll talk about cascading style sheets and how we could kind of move stuff around. I could even add an image down here. I could do this. I could do img source equals, and then I want to put where my file's located at. So we have a directory here called images. So I'm going to type images / and then the name of my file, about me photo.png. And then I'll just for now put some type of width. I'll do width equals 200. Oops. And then I will do this. Perfect. And so right now, if I save it, come back out here, look at that. No, it's not the fanciest thing, and that's not what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for you guys to get used to doing this. So when you're doing some type of page, you need to create some type of style. You need to come up with a mock of what you're looking at trying to accomplish. Okay, so we could change this around a little bit if you want to. So let's do this. And when I say mock up a website. There's a lot of cool things that you can use out there, allow you to mock it up. Like you could come on here and create a free account, and you could use this to design this, like for a web app, or even that's an app, but you could do other things, which is pretty cool stuff. I mean, it allows you to get at least an idea of what you're trying to accomplish. Okay, so let's do this and make some changes to it. So we had our body here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce a div tag, which is a divider tag. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to introduce another div tags here. I'm going to change some stuff around here a little bit. So I'm going to take this width file here. I'm going to copy that out. Make sure I'm still recording, because sometimes I'll be talking to myself and I'm not recording. All right, so we have our div tag right here. And then I'm going to do an image source right here. And I'm going to change this around and say H1. I'm going to say Professor Seaman. I'll say Professor Jeff Seaman. And then I'll do H1 here. Okay. And then I'll do this. I'll take this out. There we go. And I will do I'm a applied computer science major or professor. All right, cool. Now what I need to do with this is I need to end this area right here with a div as well. So it ends this. You have to have an opening and closing. So you kind of know where that's going. If I have it here, I'm going to have it here as well. Okay. So let's save this and see what we got going. You see how things look a little bit better aligned? And we just kind of move things up and down, but now we're putting stuff in a location, a proper location. So with that, I'm gonna come down here and do a div tag again. And I'm just gonna change some stuff around here. And I'll put, I don't know, I could put something personal. Right here, I say, I played a stand-in actor in the movie I Am Number 4. And that's the truth, I really did. That was back in 2010. I played a role as a Mongolian soldier in a film filmed in a old school in Monroeville. So let's do this. It was only because they needed someone tall. I'm 6'7". They needed someone 6'8", and well, I fit the bill. Let's see here. All right, so we have that. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to change things up a little bit more. So we had those links down there. So let's grab this link right here and take that out. So we're just doing some adjusting here. So we have our paragraph. I'm going to paste that right here. Then we have our links here. I just have one link. We can have multiple links if we wanted to. Then I'm going to put a div tag here as well. So now things should look a little bit different, potentially. All right, so things are looking a little bit more aligned. So we got that going. So all I'm doing here, guys, is I'm just creating a website, nothing fancy. I'm using div tags, We have our body, which is the beginning and end. Our div is like a way to separate stuff. So think about if you're drawing a box, here's your box, and you're aligning stuff inside the box. And that's all we're doing at that point. Now, if we want to change it up a little bit more, we would start creating classes and adding some CSS to it. That to me will be a little bit more challenging. But for starters, I'm not looking to get anything too confusing right now. So if you do something like this, next week we could build off of this and add cascading style sheets, make it a little bit more professional than what we have here. I'm just looking for you guys to get a little bit of exposure to it. Don't want to throw the book at you and do some other stuff, because we can add some, because right now we're building off and we're doing div tags, and later on next week we'll talk about using classes. Within a class we'll build a cascading style sheet, and we'll be able to make it look kind of like, if you go to my site right here, this site right here, if I come in here and it's doing inspect, you'll see how my code is set up. What we're doing div classes, and I have this here called home banner, I have this here called fluid, and so forth. So actually, let me get in further here. Oops. I don't know if I can pull it up here. Sources. Yeah, I can. Static. CSS, that's what I'm looking for. So I have this broken down to CSS. I have something here called styles. That's what I'm looking for. So I grab this from this guy. I try to recreate, instead of recreating wheel, I grab stuff from people. Let's see here, where did I? So right here, I had created this, and that was based off my color because I wanted to have the point par color, so I did the green. So as you can see here, which is really cool, it shows the colors that I utilize, and that's what I use for my thing. I have my images here, so I have all my information here listed here. So that's broken down, and then I have some JavaScript that's written that I grabbed from this guy right here. But next week we're just going to get into default CSS. We're going to get into CSS a little bit more. Like these mean something. Like anything with load circle that I reference, it means something underneath. So anyways, that's what we'll get into next week. Like I said, don't want to make it too challenging right now. I just want to be as simple as possible. And you'll see how we use third-party CSS stuff. So this is all written by Google, so I'm using their information as well. So hopefully this has been pretty helpful. Hopefully this sets something up. That's all I'm looking for. Also, let me show you, I need to put this in GitHub as well. So that's the last piece of it. So what we need to do here is, instead of copy and pasting all this stuff in there, because we had it there. So let's do this. Let's do this. Oops. And this. Copy that over here. Yeah, say replace it. Perfect. So let's come out here and let's do a get status. Perfect. We have something new to add. I'll put get status again. I'll do a commit. Add it or add it to homepage and add it a photo. Perfect. And now I'll do a get push origin. All right, excellent. So now if I come out to my page here, where's my GitHub at? Let's do this. In case you don't know, I have all these links down here that represent something. So my LinkedIn page, if you take my classes in person, we built this application that allows people to check in and do their attendance, and that attendance also is written in JavaScript, and it's using Firebase authentication, which I'm looking for people to fix, make it look better for me. But nonetheless, I have all these links down here. So if you're ever looking for videos too on stuff that I've talked about, maybe I didn't talk about something, come out here to my site, and I have a playlist out here, and I have a bunch of different different things on Node.js database, so iOS. So if there's something that you're looking to do I'm not talking about in class, go out here. So let's do this. GitHub. And it was 262, I think. There we go. And you can see it, I just added stuff. So I have commits right here, which are the information I just added. It shows anything that I added or anything I purged. So hopefully this video right here itself was helpful and you guys got something out of it. That's all I'm looking for. So if you need an extension, the assignment is actually not due till tomorrow night. So it still gives you some time. So please watch the video up. If you have questions, reach out to me. I'll post this on your Slack channel, and I'll post it in the week 1 module. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.